It's a Trails Day. Hey Kelly, how's it going? How's it going? How's it going? I saved it on my computer too. I'll have it tomorrow. I'll have it tomorrow. We have Trails today. And then tomorrow we'll have so you guys submitted anonymous confessions. We'll read those out. And then do a pet peeves tier list. And then we'll play Octopath, assuming we have time. We should have time as well tomorrow. That's our tomorrow. But yeah, today it's a Trails Day. Did I lower the volume for this? Or just because we're on the screen? Or just because we're on this screen. But how is everyone doing? Money, you're doing good. Let's go. I'm glad to hear it. I did not do any grinding for this game. I didn't think we needed to because I grinded in Vanzroot and it seemed like it was applying to all the characters for the most part. I mean, Van's group is 34 and they're 33 over here, so I think they're fine. We're gonna hope they're fine. I was contemplating fighting Lucrezia and Yorda with this side, and I was like, that fight's actually painful. Like, it's not horrendous, but it's really long in Nightmare. It just takes a really long time. But yeah. And then also, we're playing Final Fantasy XIV this weekend. There is the Berlin Fan Fest. And you know how a lot of people have like the fat cat badge? You know, badges next to your names you can select. There will be a Moogle badge. And as we love our Moogles here, we will be streaming Final Fantasy XIV. If you hang out with any Final Fantasy XIV stream for an hour during the weekend, you'll get the Moogle badge. So we will be doing that. We're catching up in story there. So hopefully then will also be good for when the next expansion drops, in which we also hit 70 Tours of Final Fantasy XIV again in our most recent charity stream. So when Evercold, I believe it's called, drops, we will do our 70 Tours of Final Fantasy XIV, which is us streaming 10 to 14 hours every day, breaking for about 10 hours, and then coming back and then doing the same thing until we do 72 hours. And it's always a fun time. Barbird, it's going all right. Yeah, let's go. Having a bit of a field day with some of the fresh sound. Ooh, let's go. Nice. That's always exciting, finding new resources. Whether they're free or, like, very affordable. Always love to see it. Nice. I'm happy for you. I was playing Neo 2 on Thursday. Things got a bit shifted around because I was like, I do want to play Final Fantasy XIV for sure during essentially like a Moogle weekend. So we will be doing that. Oh, you can Gacha Gamba. We almost had enough for Gacha Gamba for 3 goes of it. Wow. I'd be here for it. I'm covering it. Does this game have anything that happens on the left side of the screen, or should I go over there? Would I be better over there in this game? I don't know what happened. I don't think it matters too much most of the time. I think I cover the map. We can see. This week we're also part of Busby's Disability Pride Raid Train, Disability Pride Month. We will be, our spot is going on the 25th, but very early on in the day, so that'll be our Friday stream, the 24th. And we'll play again Final Fantasy XIV for that. That raid train is starting, though, on Thursday, so any days that we are streaming, I'll also be sending you guys on over there. I'm also assisting as a coordinator with this event, so if anyone has any questions about that event as well, do let me know. If I don't know the answer, I can get you an answer. I'll be hanging out with the event. If anyone wants to chill as well, always a great time. Really looking forward to it. Oh god, they need CP. There's no hot spring in this town. It's there. Oh. We need to go into Grimgarten. I need to use the hot spring in there. Ooh. I keep looking at everything on the screen. This is the squad. I'm covering Reen, which is actually the funniest part. This is our squad. Altina's almost covered, but she's not here. And honestly, I love all these characters. I also love Toa, who is slightly covered, but I'm assuming what they did for, like, the Tours crew coming back in here was fan favorites. I'm genuinely just assuming that's what happened. So they were like... And then Toa, because they love Toa. And I think Toa probably is a fan favorite, but I do think that the creators just love Toa. She's been, I'm pretty sure, actually in the most games. I think she has beat out Estelle for being in more games. And yeah, but I wish, yeah, is Ash popular? I like Ash too, but I don't know if Ash is popular. He's hanging out with his boyfriend though, teaching his classes, so that makes sense. We do love Ash's development. Where's the ranking? Where's the ranking before we get into the game? Ba-bow! Yeah, Ash is way up there. I don't think he's popular. If I had to look at I think that's popular here. Oh, I do think that Crow is popular. I think Van's popular. I think Ren's popular. I don't know if Kevin's popular, actually. I like him. Altina's popular. Estelle's popular. I would say that's who probably is the most popular from my favorites list. I know that my favorites in, I think most of Class 7 are not the most renowned favorites. Although I like all of Class 7. But yeah, looking forward to playing more of this. I'm still thinking about Sorry We're Close. Finished Sorry We're Close yesterday. Survival horror game with like really cool aesthetics. And angels, demons, all of that fun stuff. Really cool game. Do recommend it a ton. It was a lot of fun to play. Once again, cat pictures though. They're here. They are indeed here. I need to schedule VODs for YouTube again. I got to like the Octopath charity stream ones, and I want to like timestamp those out because I start yapping excessively. And I'm like, I want people to like just be able to skip. Also, I just realized that Reen is like absolutely impaling Crow with these portraits. Good for them. Good for them, really. Still flashing back to what was the end? Wasn't it the ending of? Was it the ending of Cold Steel 4? Is that like the bad ending, quote unquote? The one thing I was like, that's the gayest thing. One of the gayest things I've ever seen. I think it was that game. Yeah, no, it really was though. I still think about it. They go into space to go die together. I was like, sure, guys. Yeah, I was like, oh my god. Obviously, I will be completely transparent in saying that I do ship Reed and Crow. And I think there's a lot of shippable moments. That, even without me shipping them, was genuinely one of the gayest things I've ever seen in my life. And I was like, oh my god. You know what? Good for them. Good for them. There's only a few characters I would ship with Reed. I do like Crow the most. I'm actually chill with Toa as well. That would probably be it for this crew specifically. And then Millia, yeah, their kid also joined. It was a whole thing. Sleepy browsing on his house. How's it going? Oh, I'm seeing that captions are not working. Oh yeah, because it closed. Me seeing hi Twitch to make sure it works. There it goes. Oh, I stripped. There we go. But yeah. Little meow meow on the screen for our cat pictures. Cat pictures also end at the end of this month, so we won't have regular updates there. But if I ever take any pictures that I'm like, I want to share, we can still share because I know people have been enjoying them. They just won't be like continuously updated. We hit the charity incentive for daily cat pictures for a month. So again, they'll be here for a month. How do you have captions? It is Pixel Chat. Me copying it. This site. And you can set the different fonts too. We currently have the Miley Cyrus. I don't know what I said to make it say that, but you know. You can set it to like different fonts. We currently have the dyslexic font because I want it to be as easy like readable as possible. So that's what we're using if anyone is curious what font we're using here. But yeah. And you can also set it to show more lines and disappear also as you're like talking to. Just a lot of different settings you can play around with there. But yeah, that's what we use for our captions. I've also wanted to set up Twitch captions too, in case people want to turn them on and off. Although I have acknowledged that regardless of what caption thing we'll use, I don't think it'll ever be all that accurate because of the way I talk. There's easily 10 different accents going on all at once. And I don't think you'll ever be like completely able to understand. And that's okay. That's fine. So what you're saying, I appreciate that. I've said different things and then people are like, no, I agree with captions. We were not discussing Hannah Montana. Wasn't there like a... I don't know. I'm not like big on Hannah Montana, Miley Cyrus, anything. Wasn't there like an anniversary for something recently? It might have been Hannah Montana. I feel like there was. I feel like I saw stuff for that, although I'm not sure. There was! Hey! I'm somewhat relevant. Yay! I'm so bad at keeping up with things. We need to go to Grimgarten. Altina has no CP. Hold on. Gosh, dang it. I have to go all the way outside. We're still yapping, guys. I'm just seeing that that's something I passively need to be doing. My PS3 keeps making cracking sound every time I turn it off. My PS3 so Sony's Prime video gaming. Like their favorite console from them. I would say for the most part, but now I'm biased against them, that I do think that Sony's consoles have been very like solid, all of them. I am now biased against them because they're going away from physical media and are like tripling down on it. But I would say most of them are like very solid. I've always preferred Nintendo's handheld stuff, but like console wise, I think that PlayStation has really been solid. Agreed and double agree. Yeah. Also, Fields of Mystery has full releases next month, guys. I'm so excited. That's a farming sim. Really cool, like, pixel art there. Really have been enjoying it. Would recommend it. Also, like, the art style is heavily inspired by, like, 90s anime, which I am here for. So, just like, it looks so cool all the time. Okay. Now, it's now off my mind. Am I not getting healed because I still have Van's party here? Oh, gosh, dang it. With the Steve Sour pool in the bath. That's fine. But yeah. So this is a rain tomorrow. Looking forward to it. And after we finish Neo 2, I do want to play. So we hit a goal for Elden Ring with the caveat. So we're playing Elden Ring again with the caveat that I can't use the focal point like stats that we used when we played before. Meaning we have to do a magic build, and I've never done a magic build with those games. So we're gonna see what it's like. Super, super, thank you so much for 5-day stream streak. Thank you. Was a Blu-ray player, DVD player, CD player. I didn't know it was a CD player too. It had 180p graphics. The last to play CDs. Interesting. I miss CDs too. I always love getting CDs. I look at my most recent CDs. Because they don't really print them, especially in like the US of A or like global anymore. I don't know about now. But for a while, like Japan was like one of the few like last places that like still regularly like produced like different CDs for different artists. Sleepy Sleeper, thanks so much for hanging out for 1 year, 1 month, and 9 days, and 2 hours. Thank you! We're happy to have you. 1 year indeed. Did they get healed? Okay, good. Everyone got it. Lovely. I might as well. Are being bought up in droves again. Oh, because people are like, I still want them. But one of Sony's like worst points is that they don't go back on their like word, even if people are like signing things for them to do so. And I'm saying this is for the best and also the worst. So they're like, no more like physical games, right? So they're probably not. They're probably like going to double triple down on that and be like, no, there won't be. And then they're gonna be like, I could like bet on the fact that there's definitely gonna be like collector's edition of different games. Pay like $150 USD, to get a physical game, and it's gonna be like, oh. Is it going vinyl? That is a very like niche thing, and I appreciate that they do. And also vinyl had like a resurgence like I want to say like 15 years ago, and then even more so during also the Penny D again, and I appreciate. Man, I would buy CDs if I had money, but I don't even know what I'd buy CDs of. Let's think of that. I also want to get like games though before like they start like discontinuing them. Cause it's gonna be like when you try to buy an older like Pokemon game, feel like you want your Pokemon like red. If you play like Pokemon like red, they're like, pay $500. You already know people are gonna be doing that. Oh, no. Call them records still. As long as we all know what we're meaning. Most important part of language. And which a lot of people don't know what I'm meaning most of the time. Country CDs? Country from when? Country ever since like the early 2000s all sounds the same to me. No, I haven't heard of most English artists as an artist that sing in English. We should all be surprised I knew who Hannah Montana was, alright? I still deserve a pat on the back for that. He's from Canada. Oh no, that's one of the worst decisions I feel like someone could make. Oh my goodness. I guess if you're doing country music though, that makes sense maybe, but oh god, oh. As I'm over here like, how can I move into Canada to get away from like like it's marginally better and I'll take anything. Take anything. Famous kind of. Again, I think that country, a majority of country, I'll say majority, I would say 95% of country now all sounds exactly the same to me. Ever since like the early 2000s, once like this like a standard like structure of success came into play, everyone started copying the same exact thing and like kept doing the same exact thing. It sounds very much the same to me. I'll look them up though. I've never seen this person in my life. No. Although they made a very bad decision. Moving to the US. But of course if people want to, they can. But also, I would advise against it. Do I know any songs? No. 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 Yeah, I typed in, country. I've never seen this person in my life. Although I have to say, to me, the actor and the singer look like they could be related. If you told me they were, I'd be like, yeah. I wish that when I like randomly slammed like browsers on the screen in OBS, it didn't have a chance of crashing it, or else I would put it on the screen. It has crashed before, so I'm wary about doing that. Your second cousin. Oh no, I'm so sorry for your loss. I've never seen them before my entire life. I'm still sorry for your loss. Time does not remove that. Oh, I've yapped for 20 minutes. Alright, now we can talk about what's going on in the game, though. So we finished Van's route, we found Ix, and we fought him. And Yorda teamed up with us for that. And then we also got introduced to the remnants of the AD cult, in which they clarified that they're, like, not, like, the main, like, base of the cult. They're, like, they're calling themselves the oh god. There's something apostles or something like that, right? And I was like, oh boy. So, but they keep like talking about like going beyond. Like they definitely keep almost implying beyond the horizon, like over and over again. So there was that. And Reen's crew, we are currently looking into the space station. Apparently, they're planning on going over to Edith. I don't know if they'll make it over there because a lot of suspicious stuff's also happening over here. And we hung out with Crow, so we ended off last stream. They were just chugging alcohol together. Happy for them. And we wanted to hang out with... I think we were going for the Altina and Fee route to hang out with after the fact. Ooh. Yeah, Reen, send you yourself that your own present. There you go. But we haven't done much here. Our goal, I think, is to go to the... Observatory. Observatory. I remember the right word. To... I actually don't know. They didn't really clarify. They're like, our goal is over there to inspect it. AKA the observatory. So we're going to the Science Institute. We do want to do these, though. And, oh, I think cover for Bill Towson. I forgot. I don't want to. I can't stand that dude. I don't know why they forgave him. Oh my gosh. So he's like not inherently horrible. He's just someone who like won't stand up for anything. So like if horrible things are happening, he didn't say anything. So he like, it was like several crimes by like omission of just not ever pointing anything out. And, like not really like looking into anything. I'm like, you're like the head person here. What are we doing? So I have to go cover for that man? Oh. Ever so slightly repented into. Yeah. I still don't think that's like the making up for what you did and then they rehired you though. I'm like, you're just gonna do it again, my guy. I'll do that before we go into the institute. Did we kill the monster? Yes. Yes, we did. Did we talk to everyone here about Bill Towson yet? But again, really enjoying all of the games we're playing right now. And then also, for this game, I think we have enough quartz for making pretty decent builds now. Which I'm here for. Because we need that. Bring up Towsend. Yes, I did hear there were allegations against Mr. Towsend. I started them. It was me. A few employees generally believe them, of course, but it still led to those, to a loss of trust on some level. And they're semi-convinced, in other words. If you don't mind my asking, were you yourself told any of these rumors directly? A colleague passed along this photo, although I can't say where it originated from. He's got game when he puts his mind to it. Crow. Is that your only takeaway? Picture appears to show the CEO enjoying a night out with a young woman. Lending some stats to believe he's been caught in a honey trap and is leaking company secrets. What? Someone's reaching. Actually, I put no stock in this, but I am curious about the actual scene being depicted. There's definitely a sort of cheerfulness. It's a little surprising. Even so, you're like conversing? I have to question whether any conclusions can be drawn from that. Right, normally it'd take a lot more than this to stir those sort of rumors. I get a sense that whoever's spreading them has a personal bone to pick with Mr. Towsend. It's me. I started all of them. One way or another, it's a little too little to make judgment call on. Can't say there's absolutely zero chance this legit. Still, a photo this innocuous shouldn't be spreading rumors like wildfire. It's a little forced. What do you consider the possibility that someone's fanning the flames on purpose? Right, let's keep that in mind while mulling over other rumors. We know you must be busy right now. No, not at all. Any disparagement against our CEO is just as much of a concern of mine. I'm happy to have been of service. Hey. Who else? Whomst? By the drugstore. Noted. You. Hey, Roro, how are you? Yeah, word is that the rumor mill is going wild over Vern HQ. The ones going around the subsidiary I work at are based on some audio of the CEO's remarks. Not if anyone knows when or where it was actually recorded. Is that right? Would you be okay sharing with us? Have a listen. Good. Hey, let's go. I'm happy to hear it. What's my Gunpla day today? How to go? Oh, let's go. Did you get any more? Like, was it? Did you make any Gunpla? Did you get any Gunpla? Our subsidiaries are disposable. Nice body on you. Okay. The company is mine. Weird. Subsidiaries are, but like, they're obviously like cut. Okay. Build day. Hey, let's go. I would love to see, but no pressure at all to share. I still want to make the Valimar like Gunpla, and they're like reprinting it. I stare at it on the regular. Where is it? Where is it? Please. Thank you. I'm like, just open it. There was a usual build day at the hobby shop on Saturday. To buy some. Ooh, let's go! I'm excited for you. This one. I want to make those. I feel like it'd be a huge undertaking, but I would only want to make something from like something that I know probably. Like, look at that. You can assemble that thing. And they're reprinting it. I want to. I feel like it would go so poorly because my hands shake so much. But I feel like it could be fun. Oh gosh, they have Ordine too? Gosh dang it, I saw it in one of those pictures. Oh, I need to paint it? It's silver, I can do that. Posted it got more done, but it didn't take more pics. So fair. I'm going. Oh, I love that. Do they have like stuff that goes on the outside? Is that what they look like on the inside? No, I love that. I love that. Actually, I didn't realize what they look like on the inside. They're super cute on the inside. Oh, I love that. Thank you for sharing. If you guys want to look in pics. Oh, the art pics, the Discord server. So cute. So people's complaints about the Valimar models that it's not painted. Which, again, I'd be fine with because it's literally silver. So, like, that's fine. And I can just draw on anything gold. I am pretty artsy, so that's fine. Okay, so a lot of them have the have a mostly full inner frame. Interesting. Let's go. My favorite thing about the picture that you shared just now, though, is that it's the inner frame, right? And then there's just ridiculously huge, like, weapon. I'm pretty sure it's a weapon. And I'm just... It looks so funny next to it. But great work as well. It looks so silly to me. Iron Blooded Orphans kit. I don't know much about Iron Blooded Orphans other than I was gonna cosplay one of them. I was gonna cosplay the gay one, guys. And the Panty D was happening. That I didn't get to. It's alright. It's alright. I still have it, honestly. I could still. Accessories first. Got a huge gun. It looks like a witch. I see that. Yeah, that's why I was like weapon, I think, because it looks like a broom. I see that here. It looks super cool, though. Again, great work. I'm so intrigued by the inner frame. I should have known that they probably would have something like that going on. I just think it looks so silly next to the giant weapon. But, like, it's still cool, but also so silly. Thank you again for sharing. But yeah, I want to make Valimar. And I saw they had Ordine, too. And that was going to be a whole problem. Anyway. Although Ordine, if I have to paint it, would be more difficult. That's blue. For later me. And there you have it. This recording's been a 3-for-1 fountain of gossip. Stuff like him misappropriating the company, or belittling his subsidiaries, or committing sexual harassment behind closed doors. You know what? I feel like he would do the first two. I'd be not surprised whatsoever. He wouldn't do the last one, though. Not a sex pest. Just a horrendous business person. I don't know why they're putting him in the CEO position. I see. There's a lot of noise in it. To a point where it's sort of tough to make out what he's saying. Even aside from that, something about it just felt off somehow. The audio is choppy at points, and in addition to the noise, there's a possibility that it was edited to sound like this. Now that you mention it, the way the words flowed felt unnatural, too. That said, it does sound like Mr. Towson. Gets me curious how the recording was made. Given the tone of his voice, it doesn't sound like it's from a public meeting or anything. Odds are someone who was there recorded him maliciously, but who? Follow that next question to our mystery photographer. Thanks for your input. I think we have a better grasp on the situation. Oh, no worries. I'm glad I could help. Okay, that about covers all 3 allegations against Mr. Tallsend. Except all the evidence was either not that great or inconclusive. Which makes all the stranger that the rumors have spread this quickly. And even with only the flimsiest of proof, some people are still believing it. Going by how the photos look, though, like we can assume they were faked or taken accidentally. The recordings, though, did sound unnatural. Even then, it did sound like his actual voice. Honestly speaking, if you consider everything we've learned as a whole... How to put this, it feels like Mr. Tallsend is being framed. Thinking about it from the angle explains a lot. Not hard to imagine, we were just talking about how much of a walking kick-me sign he is. Well, not to be a bummer, but it's still just one theory out of who knows how many. What we need is some more cooperation. In that case, we should go get some from the CEO himself, steering us right into the eye of the storm. Is there a place to verify the truth of all this? And if the rumors are legitimate, we'll probably need to sound out his situation anyhow. I'll give him a call so he knows we're coming. So he can spare some time, so ready to welcome to stop by. We can find him at this Institute of Science. Off we go then. Oh, it's already where we were going. Chill. We didn't walk in because I didn't want to, like, be forced forward. Fishing. There hasn't been any place to fish here, has there? Okay. Oh, it's you. He's on our trash list right now, even though I like him because he's being real shady. As in, Renee. We've obtained the necessary data, correct? Indeed, and based on that, I shall be making further adjustments to the airframe and external units, which means I'll need to return to Zeku Space Base as planned. Understood. Safe travels then. Oh, it's you. Well done during today's exercise. We managed to obtain some excellent data. I think we saw each other briefly. For Claude, I'd like to take this chance to say hello properly. Thank you for your part in the exercise. Here, our mint might have been a little pest during the event. It's nothing to concern yourselves with. We both did what we had to. To increase the probability of success. Get up over here, Professor. You're heading back to the Zeku Space Base. Yes, I intend to travel with Major Amelia and the others to my airship. I'll be able to enjoy this town's coffee for a while. Will you all must make sacrifices? There's still so much that needs to be done. Adjustments to the machine, analysis to the satellite data. I'd heard he was taking the majority of the technological and operational aspects of Project Startaker. It's no surprise it's keeping him busy. And he doesn't seem the least bit fatigued. He really is a genius. Bro, I wish that first part was me. Oh. Doesn't seem the least bit fatigued. Oh. We all aspire for different things. That's what I aspire for. We don't take any more of your time. We just wanted to say thank you. What about you? Heading back to the base with the Professor? No, I intend to stay in Basel for a while. Everything at the space base is on track, and they don't need me at the moment. But there are some things in Basel that require my attention. Something that requires his attention here, now. I see. Sounds like you're busy too. Should probably leave you to it then, shouldn't we? Thank you for understanding. The fewer distractions, the better. Can't help but the snide remarks, can you? Won't be long until you're used to it. And I've already told you what I'm doing. If there's nothing else, I suggest making the most of your time touring around the campus. That's what we were planning. That's what we were planning. Thanks for your consideration. You take care as well, Professor. Of course. I had no intention of doing otherwise. Well, accept your well wishes. Alright, where's the side quest at? By the main quest? Ooh. Another 6K. Another 60K. Oh. One moment, everyone. One moment. That was wild to give us 60,000 glasses. I know it's cosmetics, but you know. A gold! It makes a special sound. I didn't even realize. Oh, there's a lot of golds. It hurt that me talking trash about how we hadn't gotten any golds for a while. Oh, I'm seeing that we're not getting any cosmetics for Reen's crew. It's all for Van's crew. Again. It's not a, I hope not. It's been a bit since they've killed off like a main character, like not a main character, but like a character like integral to the story. It has been a bit. I say this is like killed Dingo like 2 days ago, by the way. Gotcha, Gamba! Yeah, so many items. Yeah, we got 200 pools. And these are the other 20 we had. That was a lot. I'm here for it. Just like buff items. Also, that's how you get the like free so there's DLC for this game for cosmetics. So you get cosmetics for that too. Or healing, or buff items. Those things, yeah. Oh yeah, I can just make you not have a coat, but I like your coat. All those glasses. Still like this one the best. The sun visors, bro. It's not a very poofy foxtail. Oh, that reminded me. For Arcanist Enfield. I want to play it because I like Lino's design. And I also want, what is it, Camille? I want Camille too. High standards. I want a foxtail. Foxtails are poofy. At least most of them are. From the story? Oh, I haven't either. I base off of vibes. Gotcha, get my pieces. Got arcade. Hey, let's go! Not for you. I haven't played it since we streamed it. Finest academy at Culver has to offer.
こういうとこでのキャンパスライフってのもちょっと憧れちまうな。天体観測は暗くなってからだし、今のうちにいろいろと回ってみないとね。サーチすんぜ。
Everyone in your crew has either a cat, dog, or foxtail. Only one equal off ox. What tails does everyone have? Oh, Burger! Oh, Burger has joined in the party. Burger's joined the party? Oh. There you go, Van. Elaine. Red. Altina. Caro.
Thanks.
Ugh. There's two characters I really can't stand at this table. My goodness, I had my own reservations about Mr. Towson's reinstatement. As I understand it, everything seems to be going smoothly. You have my support. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm ashamed to have caused you any trouble last year, Your Highness. It's these two, by the way. Mr. Sir who works at, like, the, factory. He's fine. I forget his name right now, but he's fine. My favorite dignitaries, though. No. Oh. I will never make the same mistake again. I will dedicate myself to this company. Giscard. He's chill. He's chill. Well, you did do a lot of dubious things last year, but there's no denying your skill in bringing together various industries over the years. Courage, you're sure to lead Vern in the right direction. Indeed, I'll be counting on you. There's more to discuss, but it appears we have some guests. Ah, it's all of you. Sorry, it looks like you're in the middle of something. We didn't mean to interrupt. It's no problem at all. We already finished the complicated business. If you like, why don't you join us? No, thank you. Ugh. Why were we making Crow stand? I am actively looking at a chair open, by the way. He didn't want to sit next to Sherry, I understand. Sounds like there's been a lot of strong opinions about Towson's return. Can't be helped, they invested quite a lot after all. That said, it feels like more and more people are willing to give me a second chance. Considering your achievements and sincerity you've displayed since your return, it's not hard to see why. I had a talk with him myself, and it's convinced me that he is the right man for the job, and I'm sure of it. I intend to encourage my father to give his support as well. It's a lot more generous than I expect. While Professor Hamilton made the request, seeing how she's done for our nation, we can't just ignore what she says. Even the professor supported my return. I fear I'll never be able to return the favor. Not just she ever abandon you, given her humanity and moral obligations. Sounds like everyone really loves and trusts the professor. She definitely has a different style from Professor Schmidt and the others, Avi says it is. She certainly is special among Epstein's disciples. She has a philosophy of getting close to people and supporting them equally. That's the cornerstone of all her research. And no matter how much time changes, how much times change, her self-sacrificing nature never does. It isn't just whole countries indebted to her, but entire generations. As Kevin's coming in to go murder her. That's like what he's going for right now, right? Be like, oh. I was lucky enough to work with her long ago on a variety of her projects. And each time, I've seen the problems of the people, I've recognized that she is truly saving them. While I haven't gotten her to join her on the eastern part of the continent, I'm sure they've been more than grateful to her. Even in Alzheim, our appreciation for her is deep in our roots. For years, the professor has been the intermediary between Alzheim and the Republic when it comes to sharing technological advancements. Sure, we owe a lot to our mineral resources, but the development of our nation can be traced back to her influence. I think it's easier for us to feel close to her since she is half Central Eastern. I work with the professor on behalf of the ICO, and it seems she's loved throughout the Central East, not just in Alzheim. Alzheim is picked up as Alzheimer's? Oh, gosh dang. I don't know how. And don't forget her undiscriminating love for all. People everywhere feel a strong bond with the professor. In the Foundation, everyone talks about her character and achievements. She really is so much more than I had been led to believe back in the Empire. You know, all the big mistakes I made while she was away. Shirley was a huge help as a consultant with the Vern Company. I can't lean on her any longer. I have to guide the Vern Company forward. My own hands. Hearing all this is just another reminder of Professor's character. Yeah, I wish I could have talked with her more. For staying in the Republic, then you may get another chance. For now, would you like to take a look inside the Institute? Yes, we would. We should still be open for a while yet, so feel free to look around. If you run into any problems, let me know. Thank you again for your help. Sorry you interrupted. We should enjoy our tour of the campus. So we're going to interrupt you, guys, one more time, though. So I also have a side quest. Is that the bell from the chapel? It's 6:30 p.m., so I'm guessing it's electrical notes time for evening service. Sunset already. I thought it'd come a little later, given it's summer and all. We've seen all this to see, so we should probably move on to the next thing. Looks like a plan. Once we're ready, let's make our way to the observatory. I'm interrupting again. I understand you've got something new to discuss. They're going out for... Yo, I'm coming back with milk later, guys. It's like when we were doing the charity stream and I kept going away to put sticky notes on myself. I'm getting milk for everyone. What kind does everyone want? You see, we're hoping to get your assistance to the request we've undertaken. Is that right? I'll help to whatever extent I can. You want almonds? I got you. I got you. Our client wants us to investigate some wild rumors going around. Hear anything about a scandal rocking the Vern Company right now? You mean to say there is one? If so, I'll have to deal with it post-haste. It's the first he's heard of it, evidently. Doesn't seem like he thinks it could apply to him. He really has no idea, does he? So he's still doing the same exact work as before, and he's completely oblivious to everything going on at his company? And he hasn't improved at all. Better get down to it, then. I'll be blunt, Mr. Towson. The rumors we're looking into are regarding you. They include some audio and photographic evidence we'd like you to fact check. Me? I don't believe I've done anything wrong. Now, please tell me more. Every day. Like, this dude's horrible. Like, he's not, like, the worst, like, scum in existence, but, like, I don't know why they brought him back as, like, the CEO. With all sincerity, to explain myself however I'm able. There's this picture of you speaking with a young woman. I believe she was a job hunting student that I interviewed recently. job hunting student. Yeah, she came a long way from the countryside for our appointment. After which, she did some sightseeing in town. This photo must be when I chanced upon her in town. She said hello, and I offered some encouragement. Who in the world will take a photo of that, and why? That's not as juicy as I was gearing up for. Feels way more on brand guy. Though this guy and Lady Killer don't have to go hand in hand. You guys, what about this photo? It seems to be giving the impression that you have connections to the underworld. Oh, this person is the executive director of a trading company. We've known each other for a long time. His eyes are rather sensitive, so he often wears sunglasses on days the sun is particularly bright. As it happens, everyone in the sales department at our headquarters knows him, and you're welcome to speak with them if you have any doubts. And what about this recording? What's this? It certainly sounds like me, but I don't recall saying anything of that sort. There are indications the audio is deliberately spliced. Do you recall any remarks you made that could have been edited together? This company belongs to me. Does it bring something to mind? During a private conversation between Cohen and myself not long ago, if memory serves, I said something along the lines of, "This company is my life, so to speak. All responsibility for it belongs to me. Our subsidiaries are to be handled with careful consideration. First, we must dispose of their concerns in an orderly, dependable manner." Okay, disposable mixed with like disposed and dependable. That was a good splice there. That'd be harder to pull off. Nice work. You mustn't overstrain yourself. It'd be all for nothing if your body gives out on you. So if you recalled correctly, it's definitely plausible, and the sound bites were clipped from the conversation. If you two were talking one-on-one, it's coming together. Should have figured as much. Seems to be a setup from the start to finish. What do you want to do now? Come this far, I think it only makes sense we let all bear. This won't be easy to discuss, but from what the circumstances suggest... So you're investigating Cohen's request, then. The risk of echoing him, I'm inclined to ask that he's at the bottom of these baseless hoaxes myself. Of course, we may be Spriggans by proxy, but we'll give it our all. Not that we don't already have a grasp what's going on. The key is now to pinpointing who's behind it. The pursuer had to be capable of procuring those photos and recording, as well as propagating word of them within the company. More potentially who can gain something from framing Mr. Tallsend. There are none of the suspects, and the one who would spread this information would be Cohen, the one who's in your room, your private conversation. It was giving this, no? Not the last one. I already got a ton wrong on Van's route, so might as well. Other than Cohen, your secretary and our client. He was in the position to prepare the photos and audio by himself. How can that possibly be? If he truly was present at every occasion, but... It's only conjecture based on the circumstantial evidence, of course, but the likelihood is high. Didn't he himself hire you to investigate these false accusations, though? Actually, it's what stuck out to me from the get-go. He asked us to investigate the rumors themselves, but not their source. He didn't say a word about putting a stop to them, either. If anything, it sounded like what he sought from us was verification. Following that train of thought, maybe his aim was to have us confirm the rumors as unbiased outsiders. That way, we'd help solidify and even spread them even further. Roundabout doesn't even begin to describe it. But had we taken the bait, it could have been the final nail in the coffin. Cohen was appointed by Director Durack, a member of our board who took over as CEO during my dismissal. He's proven highly capable, but we haven't been acquainted for long, so there's much I don't know. On a personal level, I'm hiccuping. Oh. Would you object to me calling for him right now? Must learn whether he truly is the culprit, and if so, what his motives are. And those are things I ought to hear from the man's own mouth. Mr. Towsend. I understand. Go ahead and call Cohen over. We have to relay the results of our investigation to him anyway. Yay! You're ready to report on the request. I didn't realize the CEO himself would be present for it. Let me give it the rundown of what we uncovered during the course of our investigation. Pictures. Recording. I'm sure you've concluded that Mr. Towsend is free from fault. Very well then, I'll continue digging into the rumors myself and see if I can't determine their origin. That's quite enough, Cohen. All I want to know is, was this your doing? So that's it. You managed to figure me out. I expected a third party would be quickly deceived. But evidently that wasn't the case. Now that I'm caught, there's nothing to be done. I resign myself to whatever punishment you deem sufficient. Just as we had thought, hiring us was a ploy to push your smear campaign. Why? What could drive an outstanding secretary like you to do such a thing? We're well past the point of words by now, but I'll tell you this much. I'm acted with the good of the company in minds. Good of the company. That is the most I can say. Is that because you're trying to protect someone else who's been part of this? Kind of think about it. He's appointed by the previous CEO, right? If you put two and two together. Be straight with us. He was the guy who put you up to this. Well, what if he's not straight, Crow? Continue. It's already stated, I act with the good of the company in mind. Full stop. He didn't deny it, which is a near surefire that Derek is involved. I just couldn't accept the idea of entrusting the Vern Company to you again. I'm with Secretary Cohen. I am with him so much. And focusing solely on profits and gains, you failed to prevent what happened with Professor Callahan or manage the litigations between our affiliates. A reinstatement as CEO not only defies all sense, it robs the company of the opportunity to change. Mr. Drax should be in your place instead, steering us towards reform. I want to that I have yet to fully earn your trust, just as I acknowledge my past transgressions. However, that's all the more reason why I must make amends with my own hands. It is toward that aim that I reassumed my position. I'm well aware of Drax's capabilities as well as the reliance on many employees place in him. But even still, I refuse to capitulate. Not to a man who'd stoop to reclaiming power through vile mudslinging. Mr. Towsend? Just how genuine is that determination? Flesh not only rise up on the backs of my past failings, but to achieve results that more than outweigh them. In this way, I will strive to become a man worthy of confidence, yours and Durock's both. So you needn't place your faith in me on the spot. All I ask now is that you give me a chance. At least until such a time that I can repay this company in a way that I'm able. You really haven't changed. Come here to you, Director Durock and I. Go and wait in the other room. I'll inform you of the consequences of your actions. I'm keeping Cohen here if they're gonna ask me. I might express my gratitude once again. Because of you that these malicious rumors have been stemmed. That being said, I'll have to fix whatever, I don't know how to say that word. Of mine that allowed me a sticker without me noticing. What about the turncoat? You gotta give him the boot at the very least. No, Crow. That wouldn't be the end of it, though. If it turns out the previous CEO really is involved to that extent. Quite so. Don't mind, may I ask your suggestions? I'd appreciate your objectivity as a third party, not to mention the ones who actually solved this. Arkwright Solutions often provides consultations of this nature after completing their jobs. You want our advice? Well, alright. It's not my area of expertise, but I'll try to come up with something. Kind of middle ground would Arkwright propose. Take the secretary and ex-CEO to court? No! Corner the ex-CEO at a board meeting? No! Blackmail secretary? No! Waha! I don't like any of these options. I guess let's corner them. Public humiliation. The proper course of action is to take this to the court, but that would mean exposing the company's weakness to the world at large. A happy medium can be put it on the agenda at a board meeting and sort it out privately. That might be as far as saving face is concerned. However, doing so would would sow discord within the board of directors itself. I still have our operational stability to consider, factional tensions to keep in check. On the other hand, this could be your big break. Play the meeting right, and you can gain some solid ground out of this ordeal. Even if the board ultimately decides to punish these wrongdoings publicly, if all goes well, you might be able to reassert your place at the helm of the company. When you put it that way, I can certainly see how it might lead to a more corporate unity. But is that true within my capabilities? No hesitating at this juncture will just strip my reinstatement of all meaning. Very well, for the sake of pulling this company back together, I'll have this matter addressed internally. I picked that one because the secretary wasn't getting thrown under the bus. I was on Cohen's side, so... I guess above, to think they'd resort to character assassination to try to enforce my resignation. For all of you, I might not have even noticed. My deepest thanks. Think nothing of it. We were just carrying out our proxy work as best we could. I'm sure Arkwright and his team would have found a better way to resolve this. No need to be modest. You presented a satisfactory compromise, to which I have no complaint. As for payment, expect a transfer from my end. Thanks, but if you really wanted to do us a favor, try being less of a sitting duck from now on. Maybe cover a few of those easy targets painted all over you. You guys shush? No, they're right. I still fault as ever. It's quite alright. It's a fact that my vulnerabilities invite exploitation as evidenced by today. As such, I intend to consider this a lesson learned. A call for me to shape up and run this company with grit and resolve. Perhaps this debacle is simply a trial of sorts, a chance for me to make a fresh start. Well, it's been a privilege helping you weather it. I don't mean to sound too forward, but know that you have our support. And you mine, members of Tor's Military Academy, in all your future endeavors. And thus the toss and turn that unforeseeable set back into an opportunity to recommit to his chosen course. Then returned to his work with a sense of pride. I think that was the gray. Oh, we're finally almost at... So my favorite thing with Van's mare is gray because it boosts evasion. So I want that. Oh, we haven't cooked anything a bit. Oh, I don't think we have beast essence. So we might not be able to make anything, actually. We can see, though. Look for any of us. I've cooked it, though. Okay. Cookies.
Let's cooking. 私の一押し食べてみて。
So much beast essence, holy. He still makes Reed's favorite food. This dude.
よし、ちょいと待ってな。そらよ、俺のソウルフードだ。
They do it on purpose, surely.
サーチすんぜ。
サーチします。
Okay, I do not want to go upstairs yet. What's the blue?
します。
To the next floor.
サーチすんぜ。
How did a drone get stuck in a place like that? What a pain in the neck. I guess I'll have to borrow a stepladder from somewhere. I can get down for you if you'd like. Thank you, but what in Gehenna is this floating thing? Oh, I let out on the pillow because I stopped thinking. We still help someone out? By any chance, are you those tourist people I've heard so much about? Heard some of you are affiliated with the Foundation, but I can't believe they made such an incredible drone, much less let you use it. 2 corrections, it's a comet shell, not a drone, and the Foundation isn't, this isn't Foundation technology. Lighten up, will you? Is the nitty-gritty really that important here? Oh, wouldn't mind. Can I ask you some more advice? Some advice? Long ago, I began researching a hollow AI-compatible drones. And I ordered an affordable model from ZCF, developed jointly with the Institute of Science, and tested it out. However, it's difficult to operate, and I haven't made any progress in my report thus far. So possible. Would you let me observe how you handle your drone as reference? Of course, I don't mind at all. Sure you don't want to give it another 5 seconds of thought? He's gonna be all up in your face, studying you. That's alright. At the very least, it doesn't sound as though he intends to collect data on my little guy. Besides, I don't dislike the idea of the 2 of us working together to help out a person in need. Oh, Spoke, thank you so much. It's a huge help. Well, if you're okay with it, Altina, what'd you like me to do? A drone training program developed by Marduk. It's supposed to help with learning how to control the drone, but admittedly, I've been having trouble with it. So I want to ask if you could take a crack at it, see if you can clear it. Think you're up for the challenge? Oh god, I'm so bad at them. Could you explain how it works? Through to the entrance. I'm assuming it's the chest opening thing. Training field generated with shard technology. Is it okay for us to be doing this by the entrance? We conduct experiments on the premises all the time, so I'll be fine, as long as we finish before the higher-ups see us. So it's not okay then? As the saying goes, you aren't breaking any rules if you don't get caught, so let's be swift about this. Drone pursuing and training exceeds size limit. I forgot, this training was made for smaller drones. Does it mean it can't take part? What do we do now? So much for getting that data. Don't fret, you get your data. It shrank. I guess it's nothing to be surprised about. Normally it's in its shield caliber form. Permission to participate in training granted. All clear. Now let us begin. Great. You people are full of surprises, huh? Alright, as I explain the rules on the way down, do your best out there. Okay. How do I go up? Okay. Now I got it. That one? Alright. Boom. Oh boy. I think we're taking probably too long to... I mean, I would assume we get caught at this point. Brother. Where's the last one? There it is. Okay, it was only 3. Chill. We get it perfectly. You actually did it. And without touching a single dummy token. Nice maneuvering. Managed to clear the challenge. Excellent work. Hydrate with actual water. Oh. It's okay, I have a thing here. Thank you for the redeem. Do you skull sting? Now I have to drink the water bottle. No. Water's gross. And I think I need a new filter. Me over here like, ugh. No, water will never be something that tastes nice to me. Like by itself. But thank you for the redeem. It is important to hydrate that, guys. And also, if it's toasty where you're at, make sure you're hydrating even more. As we always say, hydrate or die straight. And that's something I don't want to do. Just give yourself a pat on the back too, Tina. You're really moving it around. You make a perfect team. Say, you're able to control it with such precision. Got some fantastic data thanks to you. I'll make good use of it. Sounds like this mission is mission complete. I'm glad to have been assistance. I wish you the best. Thank you so much. You die without it. If that's how I die, that's how I die, I must say. I don't know if there's anything else in here. Something I need to do before we do that is I want to talk to Altina and Faye. Any gotcha gamba tokens? Oh, there really isn't many in this town, is there? Ooh, okay, we found some. And then let's hang out before I miss it. Alright, yes, let's hang out and eat some sweet treats. So I drop in so suddenly. Oh no, it's no trouble at all. I certainly didn't expect you to ask me to teach you how to make this tort. I don't know how to say it. I tried some this morning, it was delicious. We had some at the inn. We're really curious as to how Professor Hamilton makes hers. And since we learned it varies household to household. So we'd send some back to our friends in the Empire. And so we ended up here. What a wonderful idea. I'd be happy to help. Professor Hamilton already taught me her recipes, so I can give you all the details. Thanks a lot. I can help out with anything you might need. Thanks, Reed. So the group began to make nuts torn under Associate Professor Esmeralda's tutelage. Basics of making dough. Make sure to mix it thoroughly. I don't even know what this is. Like, I don't know what is in this sweet treat. You know, it tastes even better if you think about who you're making it for while you mix the dough. Something very scientific. Perhaps not. Professor always said that while making sweets is a science, it's also a form of love. I always try to think of Kotaru or Young whenever I'm mixing it. I see, it's time to show off everything I've learned from my tours cooking classes. In that case, I'll chop the nuts. Can you give me a hand? I want it. Reen is a professional at handling nuts. It's true. I can already smell the caramel. Keep gently stirring it so it doesn't burn and stick to the bottom of the pot, right? Right, and once it's done, we'll add whipped cream. Did you know that the whipped cream comes from the milk of cows that live in the highlands just outside of Basel? Mr. Hamilton must prefer sourcing local ingredients. So hearing you say that, it's making me hungry. Get all about that wanting to have a taste, but you have to stay strong. William, okay? I'm not just gonna dig in. Now it's like to bake the dough, the caramel, that we put into the mold. Weeping, how's it going? How's it going? Wow. What a lovely aroma. It's sort of nostalgic too. Isn't it? Whenever I stay the night, Professor Hamilton would always bake some for me. It tastes the smell of home for you. I can understand that. Better than I expected. I want to look up what's in these. I don't know what it even is. All I know is that it has nuts. Like a hazelnut like cake. Oh no, they're baking it. Me over here, they're baking it. Swiss nut tart. Okay. I get it. A flour, sugar, butter or oil, water, dates, cream, coconut. I'm assuming they're also milk. And nuts. Okay. I don't think I'd be particularly inclined to make that one, but it is pretty. Each bite warms my heart. Can you believe how delicious this is? Thank you so much, Esmeralda. William's gonna love this. Laura, Emma, and Alyssa too. You're sending some to your friends in the Empire, right? Are they part of tours? William is basically my big sister. She can be careless and sometimes annoying, but she is dear to me. She's her classmate too. Reen and mine, that is. And Laura and the others are important to me. They watched over me as I grew up. When you add in the guys and the new members of Class 7, I guess there are a lot of people but who are dear to me. I see. They're like your family, Reen. Exactly. They're irreplaceable. After having a pleasant chat, Desmarais went out of her way to arrange the escort to be sent to their friends in the Empire.
あんな話をしたからでしょうか。なんだか久々にミリアムさんの顔を見たくなりました。
I want to see Milliam now.
ラウラたちにも。
I would love to see all of Class 7 in like this art style.
私も一度は帰国してたけど、もう3ヶ月近くも出張で会ってないしね。
それでなくてもみんな忙しくて、なかなか時間も合わないしな。今回の一件が終わったら、また同窓会でも企画しないとな。
いいね。そのためにも、今はみんなで頑張らないと。
Alright, so planning a meetup after they're done the events of this game. Alright, and now main story. Oh my god, it's 100. Hey. He's been stronger now. We should save and it's time. Main story. Double check. I'm sorry, Toa, they didn't give me enough hangout points. And whenever we find something that drops beast essence, I need to go ham. You just absolutely keep going for them and you take them out. I want more Gotcha Gamba tokens. Ooh. Thank you. How many do we have? Oh, we have enough for another, almost have enough for another. 20. Ooh, that's a good one. Although, you know, there hasn't been any chests around town. I always have my loot. Oh, I feel that. My brain's always like that. Since being a set, now's a good time to go stargazing. So a good time to, it's all thanks to Toa and her connection to her grandfather. Openings like this don't grow in trees. Mint, what are you doing? Oh, that was fast. Did you run all the way here from the aerotram? Sure did. I want to check out the telescope too. Someone's excited. Anyway, shall we let ourselves in? Sure, just let me use this key card. We're breaking in. So yeah, we never really got to look around here. It's like Kato's favorite place to be. The latest orbital optical telescope, the Aquarius 2. By connecting it to a large terminal, it can correct wavefront distortions to enhance the visual clarity of the night sky. I see you're well versed on the subject. Sad again, she's been more into this than Toa. Sounds pretty neat. In any case, looking forward to trying it out. Same here. Oh, and that's the control terminal over there. Looks like the operation manual, and I think the other is Grandpa's research notes. Professor Hamilton got them out for us. Let's have a look at that. Please proceed with caution if you would, lest we inadvertently spark an international crisis. My biggest fear too. But being such worrywarts, you two, it'll be fine! Wow, from what this is saying, there's a big terminal underneath called the Aurora. And since we're here and all, I would take a closer chance to disassemble it and see what makes it tick. Vetoed. This girl, we better keep an eye on her before she lands us in hot water. (7:12 p.m.) Okay, now that like they're leaving, I'm assuming anything that is like possible bad to happen can happen in town. Oh, my wrists.
これでバッチリだね。シェダル大三角
I forgot about the cheddar triangle.
すごいね。完全自動制御で
It's a giant
目標の
block of
天体を追尾
cheese.
し続けるのか。それじゃあ早速。ミントさん、ずるいです。こういうのは年下優先で。
やれやれ。ああいうところはまだ子供だな。
いいじゃねえか。黒ウサギの頃からは想像つかねえし。せっかくだ。俺たちも覗いてみようぜ。
ああ、そうだな。
ミントさん、そろそろ変わってください。独り占めは良くないかと。
Bro?
ある？順番。
We're all taking turns? No. No turns here.
クロウ君も早くおいで。
Hold on, Toa. I'm looking for loot, if it exists.
さて、大陸最高の望遠鏡。果たしてどんなもんかね。
うわあ、とわ教官の望遠鏡も素晴らしい光景でしたけど。正直あれとは比べ物にならない見え方でしょ。倍率にして1000倍以上。まさに天文学の英知って感じだね。アルッチ長すぎ。私ももうちょっと見たい。私はアルッチではありません。はあ、ユーナさんやお姉ちゃんたちにも。実際マジで感動ものかも。野営で団長やアイーダたちと見上げた時を思い出しちゃったな。
そうか。
両兵王のおっさんと確か姉代わりだったか。
リーンさんたちもぜひ。これは絶対に見るべきものです。仕方ないな。ここは二人に譲ってあげよう。なんでミントが偉そうなの？
そういうことなら先に見てもいいか。
Alright, let's take a look at through the telescope.
しかしジョルジュとか喜びそうだよな。
そうだね。あんちゃんも結構好きそうだし。
Oh, it's pretty. Oh god.
どうしたの？映像が途切れちゃった？
いえ。何も見えない。いや、何かが映ってはいるけど、あまりに遠すぎて。これは一体なんだ？
映像自体は来てるっぽいけど。はい、連動している財ファにも映っていますね。ひょっとして接眼レンズが故障したとか？リン君、ちょっと見せて。
ああ。
ってちゃんと映ってんじゃん。
もう一度見せてくれ。
ほら、交代だ。どれどれ？
Okay, he also sees it because he went into space. William.
ああ、俺も同じみたいだな。
どういうこと？リーンさんとクロウさんだけが 見えているはずの星空が見えない。二人とも目の調子がおかしくなったとかじゃないんだよね。
Toa, no! Reed has the glasses on!
別に視力に異常はなさそうです。どちらかというと
何かがずれやがった。あえて言うならそんな感じか。
ちょっと端末見てくるね。
知らない番号。しかも匿名
Is it
設定か。
Renee?
なにどうしたの？
出やがったな。
Oh, Amelia?
突然の連絡失礼します。リーン・シュバルツァー君ですね。
Oh no, it was Celis. Celis and Leon. I forgot they were in town.
ええ、その通りですが、あなた方は一体。
悪いが通信じゃ言えねえ。ちょいとはばかりがある話でな。だがどうやら天文台で何かを見やがったようだな。それもシュバルツァー君。あとアームブラストさんもですか？
この人たち。
どこかで覗いてたわけでもなさそうだが。
思わせぶりはそのくらいで、私もいるってお忘れなく。やっぱり
そういやそうだったな。だがそれでも通信はなしだ。担当直入に言う。一度あんたらと会って話がしたい。お手数をかけて申し訳ありませんが、これからある場所に来ていただけませんか？具体的には言えませんが、クラウゼルさんなら見当がつくかと。
今のは。
どうやらフィーの知り合いみたいだが。
去年から各方面で協力していたあの人たちだよね。うん。3月の事件じゃ関われなかったけど、アルマータ絡みじゃ私も協力したかな。じゃあとっとと行ってみようか。
So, I don't know, something gotta be going on, right? Because they're remembering stuff from the other timeline.
で、どこに行くってんだ？
職人街。多分礼拝堂で待ってるはず。
Ray's Griff left men to watch over the observatory, made their way to the chapel in the artisanal district.
Ah, 二人とも大丈夫？
こうして夜空を見上げる分には特に変わったところはねえな。
What's wrong with the sky?
さっき見たものは一体。
この辺りだけ妙に人がいます。
Just faint spiritual energy. Oh, I love the look of stained glass so much. Okay, you two need to, like, not look like that. You walk into- they look like they're gonna kill us. Some of you are mystery callers. She got- oh my god, Crow. She got changed. Yes, she did.
おお、来やがったな。ご足労かけて申し訳ありません。僕たちのセキュリティカードでは大学の敷地に入れなかったんだね。
Security cards don't have clearance to get into the institute. Please, if you wanted to trespass, the little arrow trim authenticator wouldn't have stopped you. And a Tyro, I see now. Groswetter from the church. Guessing that puts you in the same camp as Gaius?
ああ、その通りだ。ドミニオン第4位、セリス・オルテシアだ。あんたたちのことはガイウスから聞いてるぜ。なかなか気合入った連中だそうじゃねえか。ドミニオン第11位、リオン・バルタザールです。はじめまして。と言いつつ、バベル事件では少しばかり手伝わせていただいたこともありますね。
You came to our aid back then? I've heard a lot about you too, and also go by the names of the Searing Flame and the Glacial Rhyme, right? Oh, it's how you know about us? You can forget about those crummy nicknames. Anyway, I know you guys are here dealing with Almada and the Martian Guard and stuff. Saw that outfit you're rocking back at the event, by the way. Pretty fresh look for a woman of the cloth. I'll say, church lady would have heavenly legs. That fit, did that fit take them to the next level? They chose to wear that? As if. Speaking of that event, there are certain circumstances that prevent us from acting out in the open. That's why we sought the help of Director Galti, who so graciously gave us the means to carry out our business on the sly. You're a sick guy, Leon. There were other ways we could have got what we needed without sending my pride down the trash chute. But no, we had to cozy up with Director Degenerate. Just because I owe him doesn't mean he gets to parade me around like his personal poster girl. Seem like a colorful bunch. It's a little hard to imagine their guys as colleagues. True, but they're dependable. They really came to the rescue during the illusory coup. Riding a bit, you said that you're not in a position to act out in the open. Is that why you reached out to us like this? Someone's quick on the uptake. Seems like keeping someone waiting. We'll try to make this brief. I think explain why we saw the dead timeline. So something's going on at the church, huh? There was some bad blood between the congregation for the divine worship and the congregation for the sacraments. Yeah, afraid we can't get into the nitty-gritty of it, though. Long story short, the squabbling between the Papal Guard and the Grosritter is over and done with. The one that was close to the moment, Her Holiness, the Pope Orestes the Second revealed a certain person in April. What was unveiled that day shook the foundation of the Grosritter to its core. And now the Dominions, us included, have been tasked with gathering information at the behest of that individual. What, Nina? As followers of the church, there's a certain decision we need to make. And to come to it, we first must confirm our suspicions. Oh, that's your intent. I'm guessing whatever it is you're digging into is related to the space program. Yeah, more or less. Being honest, there's a lot of stuff they told us that I don't buy. And perhaps some of the reason why the reason is because of Schwarzer and Armbrust's account of things. Particularly the part where what you witnessed at the observatory. You have some insight into why we saw what we did. If you do, mind just coming out and saying it. My butt's getting sore, so I want to wrap this up and be on my way. Oh my god, yeah, oh. I've, never been to, a church, but I've been to, people's graduations, and, they went to, different, Catholic schools or whatnot, and I've had to sit in those chairs. I just looked down at what they were sitting on, essentially. Those things hurt. Oh, I never want to sit on one of those. I look down as soon as he... Oh, fine by me, but we can't talk about it here. How about this? Why don't you help us get into the observatory? The pain is the point? No, it's so bad. We're happy to provide what aid to you we can, including by answering your question. Alright, we'll take you up on your offer. It's not like we were given a cap on the number of people we can bring along, so I don't see the problem with that. Would you mind if I let Professor Hamilton know? Yeah, we've met her before, actually, so that's fine, assuming you can manage that. Something going on we don't know about? We'll find it soon enough, but anyhow, let's get moving. Like, honestly, if I know I'm going to one of these places, I should just bring a cushion. I have like an inverted butt, guys, so there's nothing there. It hurts so bad to sit on like a really solid, I lifted a spell, it was warding full way, and the chapel lights came back on. Oh, they're in my party? Oh, chill! Oh, they can stay back there, though. Can I put anything else on them? You're locked up. Oh, Tina, I'm so sorry! I didn't put stuff on you. Oh god, I'm horrendous. Let's get judgment for that too. What are the options? What are the options here? Burst gain, I want it. Doesn't really matter what to put on there, huh? What's Guardian? Mirage. Chill. I just love how until he said that, I didn't look down, and then I was like, oh. Oh, it's, oh, this. Oh. Oh, they're locking me in. Can I teleport them? Guys are back. Took long enough. Sorry to keep you waiting. So who are you guys talking to? Someone I know? It's you, the sexy booth babe lady. I am not a booth babe. How'd you recognize me? And for Tor's alumnus, you've especially a keen eye. You're the guy on the mic who was getting everyone all hyped up. Got a similar get-up to a friend of mine named Gaius. Do you have a costume party after this? Of sorts, from you to me. It's for a film director Galti has called The Sister Reprobate, the Walking, Talking Public Disgrace. Can we please stop messing around? It is pretty funny watching her get all roasted to a crisp. This conversation's kind of going in circles. Right, Mint, these two are actually part of the Girl Observatory, and just like Gaius is, and they're here to help. I get it now. So according to Leon Selly, might be a hidden passage. Do you realize I'm older than you, right? Whatever. As I was saying, it sounds like the telescope's feed is being altered somehow. Well, I am to understand it, once it gets pushed to its limits, it'll pick up more light than it can handle, causing it to go blurry. In such cases, I suspect that some sort of mechanism automatically performs image correction. That is likely what allows the majority of us to see the night sky and the beautiful tapestry of stars woven by the goddess's hand. Yet shores aren't armbrust can see the all they can see is the correction is a vast and empty void. If that's true, and this is definitely isn't some ordinary mechanism that we're dealing with. The fact that it's only me and Crow, this whole thing is an ominous written all over it. From guys that you two are chosen by the Empire's twilight, and since that's done and dusted, I doubt that's the cause. Right, but a lot's happened to both Reen and me over the years. Could be any number of things influencing this. I mean, if it was just Crow, we can chalk it up to him being, like, made by, like, giant mech magic. But it was also Reen, true. put a pin in this for now, so you can, you mentioned a hidden passage earlier. Is that where that big Aurora terminal is? Yes, it was damaged during the incident in Basil, but they managed to repair it. Allegedly, Ouroboros even produced some duplicates. Now, speaking of the Aurora, I said reading up on it earlier. Its function is to manage massive quantities of calculations for the whole city of Basil. I'm thinking this telescope's image processing is being done by a different large terminal. Based on this, I assume it's further underground. Correct, the Aurora is stored directly beneath us. Seems there's a system that raises and lowers both it and the telescope in case the latter needs to be replaced. Feels a bit extra for a simple tech swap, but sounds perfect for keeping something away from prying eyes. Yeah, and wouldn't you know it, that function is locked. Guess that's why the professor was comfortable letting us use the telescope. What are those cables going down from it are for? Okay, Leah and I are going to check this hidden area out. I was not saying that we won't be getting the go-ahead from the Institute of Science. What are you planning to do? Should you vehemently be against our course of action, we'd be willing to relent for now. Though, if having plausible deniability is your concern, then you will need to look the other way, as we act on our own accord. We'd be all too happy to share our findings. No, we're coming with you. We want answers about what's going on and what we saw. Won't leave you until we have them. There's no way we're going to leave you holding the bag. Now's not the time for us to be making for the capital on a whim. Additionally, I'm interested in seeing how this mechanism works. Speaking as an associate member of the Foundation. Yeah, I'm sure the guild would like to know.
この天文台はおじいちゃんが20年くらい前に訪ねた場所だけど、その時の手記に必要暦1200年代の最初の10年目についての記述があって、エプスタイン博士の偉業以降最大となる時代を揺るがす出来事が起きるかもしれない。その手がかりはバーゼルの天文台
Oh, your grandfather directly said there's a key at the Basil Observatory. Let's go down there. He wrote all of that. If I'm remembering right, Toa's grandpa was the president of the Imperial Academy before he passed away 10 years ago. A famous astronomer. Alfred Herschel. Something more like the crux of everything all the time.
だから責任は全部私が持ちます。申し訳ないけど調べさせてもらいましょう。もちろんベルヌ社の最新技術とか理科大学の研究には極力触れないようにして、それとさっきも言ったけど後でハミルトン博士には私から謝りますから。
Dr. Toa, sorry, I feel bad about making you do that. When time comes, why don't I join you in apologizing? I don't mind serving a slice of humble pie too on behalf of the guild. Well, this fan, imagining he would have gone about his usual snooping without even pausing to consider asking for forgiveness. So towards MO, I admit I like the cut of your jibs. That out of the way, let's kick things off with a good fashion clairvoyance. A couple of the shard search, and we'll be sure to turn the lead or two up in no time. Indeed, it would be rather difficult to do this anywhere on campus other than the observatory. Are you looking for like a secret panel or something? You should try that wall over there. Wait, what? You found something already? Sure did. Took a look around when you guys were out. I noticed this one part of the wall was a bit misaligned. So I thought, hey, looks like it can be moved, probably. Is she for real? Believe it or not, she does know her onions when it comes to technical stuff. I've never heard that. Like, you know your stuff. Even someone like Professor Schmidt accepts that as a fact. And you won't miss a beat Taylor's grievances of her constant misunderstandings. Saves me the trouble of performing a needless clairvoyance. You certainly won't hear me complaining. Great, then we mind showing us which panel it was? You bet. Give me a second. Where was it again? Should have seen that coming. Sure, it's somewhere along these walls. Suppose we'll need to use clairvoyance and shard search.
お、パネルが押し込まれたぜ。
だが何も起こらないな。他のも探してみよ
ありました。これで2つ目です。
Oh, it was like a combination lock. Score? Seriously, this was here the whole time? There's simply no way it's part of the original building's design. Can't imagine why someone would build something like this, unless it was to stop people from poking their noses around. Save the brain racking for later. You've got a hidden area to explore. Keep your wits about you. There are the slightest signs of danger. I noticed that much. Your perceptiveness is just as sharp as they say, Divine Blade of Ash. Perhaps even sharper than our own mana sensing. I don't know if I go that far. I'm sure we still have to. Oh, we still be relying on our clairvoyance up ahead. Alright, everyone. If there's any last minute prep, now's the time to do it. Roger that. Understood. Alrighty. Go take a peek backstage. I can't give you 2 items, right? Before I go in there. And do you both avoid death blow? You don't? Oh boy. Oh god. Leon's gonna get death blown. I should still be looking at first secrets in the walls, shouldn't I? I'll do it. Can't believe this whole thing's under the observatory. I believe anything at this point. We're bringing Mint with us? Yeah, why are you here?
はしなかったけどよ。こけて転がり落ちたりするんじゃねえぞ。
本当に長いですね。ちょっと疲れてきました。
かなり降りてきたし、そろそろなんじゃねえか。
Oh my god! Astrological Workshop Ruins. This was down here the whole time? Yeah, okay, I'll be the first to admit, this is pretty impressive. Looks like middle-age ruins. Definitely leaves an impression, that's for sure. Reminds me of the Black Workshop, even if the technology is of a different standard. Also reminiscent of the Stargazer Tower, the structure built by the alchemist and crossbow. I think astrology is pretty popular in Basel, even during the Middle Ages. I've heard the rise of astronomy, along with the Institute and the Artisanal District, came due to the Central Eastern and Eastern influences. And as telescope lens technology improved, so too did the development of precision manufacturing. From our right, Basel developed into a hub for engineering due to the Verne Group's widespread influence here. Alright, enough nerding up the place with unprompted history lessons. On the contrary, I think think it could do a certain Dominion who neglected to even flip through the material provided to us on Basel some good. Also, Toa's always been super diligent and reaches his history. They know their stuff. This doesn't look like an artifact, so I wonder what's making it glow. Looks like she's dead set on coming along. Might be safe for you to wait upstairs. We got no idea what's going on. Lucky for me, Dangerous is my middle name. Besides, waiting around's boring. I'm sure I can help you guys out. Oh, look up. Up there. Aren't those the cables coming down from the observatory? She's right. Looks distinctly modern. Unprompted history lesson. Samwise, hey, how have you been? It's not even 10 or 20 years old. In fact, I believe it may be the latest Herbal Network compliance standard. So what they're doing, what are they doing down here in the old ruins, like thieves? The situation's becoming more suspicious by the second. You guys keep using words like suspicious and the crux of everything. Got something you want to share with the rest of the class, or... Told us something, someone higher up in the church put you up to this investigation, not much else. Now that I think about it, Kevin's also acting on the orders of this person, isn't he? So Naughty were acting a little unusual, too. Could all this be connected? You people are too sharp for your own good. Frankly, I'm not quite sure how to respond to such an inquiry. We'll just table that for now. What are these? It looks like the mini Grendel dudes, but they're whole white. Doing all the lurking ever. Oh, I feel that so much. I lurk like everywhere. No, I completely get it. Thank you for lurking. Thank you. For me, they aren't monsters. They appear to be manifested apparitions. These are the things Elaine was telling me about. They're called demi-grendels. We've seen them a few times before, though they weren't this color. Why might they be here of all places? Well, we can about that later. I need to sneeze. Oh. Okay, we're fine. Stand your guard, everyone. I'll back you up however I can. Level up 2. Orbital cannon activated. Gold. I just want to hit 2 of them. They're surrounding us, so. Oh, get him. Oh, they're all getting ready to pop off. Goodness. Protect yourself, bro. You hit all of them? Lovely! I think you've been peed on, so hopefully you get a few. Are they landing? Oh, they did. Alright, we should be way better off now. I know he has scent, but goodness. They're all so close to us. This hits all of them. Oh. Oh yeah, again.
手伝うよ。守ってポラリス
Are still, I think they're like mostly all still alive, so we're gonna keep up that same, take less damage. Alright, now we're good. Oh, the fastest enemies out there. Oh. Oh, they got blinded? Alright, we should be chill.
いただき助立ちするよよ
もらった
By the way, my good sir, you hitting everything even though you're blinded? Impressive.
行くぜほらここだ終わりだぜ
Hey, 34.
レベルアップですまだまだいけるかな
A whole storm of troubles coming out of the woodwork. Seems our benevolent hosts are extending a warm welcome. We'll save the chit-chat for later. Right now, our priority is to follow those cables to the end. Fine with me? Guess you better show us what you got. I'm detecting a presence of a higher elements. Proceed with caution, everyone. Path going down further. There's a path going down further. Let's keep an eye out for traps. And loot, of course.
よし、充填完了だ。
Oh my god. Not open their slots either. Okay. Dwayne, you got third. Dwayne, I think if you like go, if you go like higher up, I do think there's actually. I don't know if first or second have been redeemed today. But hey, hello. You're up, but you didn't go to sleep yet. I can't say anything. I can't say anything. Because I'm here, obviously. But I hope you rest well. I just assumed you were, like, waking up. Let me get your shout. Everyone will follow Dwayne. They're great, and deserve all the love. And thank you so much for being here, Dwayne. Thank you for lurking. I hope you rest when you get there. But yeah, everyone check out Dwayne. Again, they're great. Because, like, when you came in, I just assumed it was, like, 5 a.m. and he had, like, woken up. I know it's, like, 4 a.m., but, like, regardless. I'm taking a peek, everyone. Oh, you don't have a follower goal? We can make one. Honestly, like a 232 is pretty chill. 233 could be also very nice. If anyone wants to be that, like, one extra on Dwayne's channel, I do recommend. You know? We need to make them, you know? Why was I in here? Oh, this is why. I can't get Guardian, which is a sad day for me. So that one. Ooh, Deadly Lance is like so close for you. Rest of stream. I hope you have a great rest, even though you can't hear me. I hope you rest well. I appreciate you. Absorbing art, you say. Okay, you're almost at Spirit Buster Barrage. Let's just get that. Ooh, Executioner! Let's do it. I do want Guardian as well. Hey, Russian ads! If Dwayne, if you're still here, I appreciate you. I hope you rest well. Okay, we should probably fight those. I don't like playing as Reen, I remember. When he uses his, like, charge attack, he, like, does a slow back off. Oh, they're gonna be out of here.
私たちの勝利サーチしますかね。バッチリですね。フィーさん。
There's no hidden contraptions, right? I hear them. No way. Are they below us? Something below. Huh. Oh, it's gonna bother me so much. I want the palms. What the heck is that thing? Majestic, though. Get him. I can't even see her, like, stagger bar. Stella Wyvern, honestly really pretty. Okay, you're no longer stunned, so there's no reason for me not to boost us. Miss Altina, please. Alright, they shouldn't be able to hit us easily.
甘いよ
A nice counter. Nice.
こちらの番だねはっせい
A fear.
このまま突き進むぜ。
Oh, Rhythm was 36. I still hear them. I'm like palm conditioned to go near them. Is that on this floor? See that chest up there? I didn't see it. Mayhaps above. Ow, bro. Egg.
サーチする
Ah.
貫きな。
They're so loud bouncing
仕掛け
around.
自体はもともとあったもんみたいだが、後から人の手が入ってやがる感じだね。
ああ、この先にあるものに何人たり
They
とも
wants to get
近づけ
close
さ
to
せない意志を感じ
something.
る。
That's what we're gonna
状
do.
況を考えたらとにかくこのままケーブルの行き先を追跡するよ
Get him.
青き力よ。行くぜ。
They lured me with the palms. But little did they know they trapped themselves in here with me.
フルスロットルだ。
I don't know where you got your motorcycle from though, but that's alright. It's like a pocket motorcycle.
切り刻め。いい夢見ろよ。 せいせい遅いぜ。 精進あるのみだ。
36 and so much Sepith. Yes.
いつでも行ける。
I don't know who would benefit the most. Maybe Crow? In the terms of whose ability I use the most. Time.
加勢します。空よ、こいつはどうだ。フィー。
や
Oh, overkill!
時間がねえ。次行くぞ。
やるじゃんクロウ
What's this one? Oh boy. I'm staring at my internet connection, just being in the red. Trying to look up for the wires though. This one? I need to, so I don't want to follow them, so I need to go this way. Oh, it's just a chest room. Oh, are we really? I'm at the daytime stream of ads of like that's gonna not be on now. 10:03. We'll wait for the 30 seconds. If it doesn't reconnect now, we'll end stream and do a daytime stream. That's where we fought before. Yeah, okay, it seems like we're pretty in the clear. Might have to do a little save angle. Is it now? Is it OBS, Twitch, or my internet? Is anything on my internet? Okay, it's my internet. It's my internet. No. If you're watching on YouTube though, guys, hi. Wait for one more connection attempt, and if it doesn't go, we will end stream and simply do a daytime stream. Our last 60 seconds here. I don't want to move though. Just because you want to be missing anything. It just seems like my internet's out. It's out. It's donezo for right now. Yeah. It very much seems like it is just out. For shame. For shame. What says I have internet now? No? Okay. Well, we'll end if it's not reconnecting going on. Our last 10 seconds. 10, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now? Okay. We will end here then. So if you're on YouTube, I'm working on daytime stream tomorrow since internet dropped. It has not connected for the past like 3 minutes. I apologize, guys. We are gonna peace out here and do it again. We'll start early and probably do like a shorter stream during the day because we're also gonna stream tomorrow night. But yes, thanks so much for being here, guys. In general, I appreciate you. We're just gonna peace out from here again because stream do be down. Stream do be down. So we're just gonna call it here. It hasn't come back on for quite a bit here, so we'll revisit this again in a few hours. It should be an earlier stream. But I do apologize. I do apologize for internet to being out. This is honestly the biggest downside of where I've moved. The internet just is not good. But yeah. Again, thank you for being here. Thank you. And I once again apologize. We will just not move. I can just save here. And yeah. Again, thank you so much for being here, guys. Thank you.